Hey everybody, it's Bridgett Battles. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Bridgett. And let me just tell you, tonight is a night that I have anticipated for so long. And I am super excited about tonight's guest. No, y'all don't even understand. Like, I'm really excited about tonight's guest. And I just have to tell you, the conversation is going to be great. You're going to get some tools tonight about skincare, and you're going to learn so much. And it's going to be a great conversation. So help me welcome celebrity makeup artist Merrill Hollis. Merrill,
Hey,
I'm
how
so
y'all
happy
doing?
you're here. I'm so happy you're here.
I want to apologize to everybody right now. I know that I usually have a background, but I literally just left the set and I could not miss my Bridgett. So let's go.
First of all, Merrill, I have followed your career for a while now, and I appreciate work ethic. I appreciate work ethic, and I appreciate when it comes to entrepreneurship, you got to be committed to what you do. And I always see your passion, even when you was working with Puffy. And my favorite artist is Mary J. Blige, so I'm
Yes.
always Mary J. Blige. And the roster goes on, and then of course the fabulous Wendy that you do every day.
Yes.
So Merrill, can you tell my audience a little bit about how you get your start, your commitment to skincare? Because listen, can't nobody do skin like you. All right, can't nobody do skin like you.
Thank you. Let's see. How did I get started?
Yes.
Okay, so this is gonna be a crazy story. I do not suggest you do this at all. But when I was 17, I loved this group. Their name was 112.
Mm-hmm.
The young kids don't really know. Maybe if they saw the verses with Jagged Edge, they may know. But I was in love with this group, loved their music, loved everything about them. And at the time, I was 17, and my best girlfriend, who was this amazing girl, gorgeous girl. I've always been enamored with women. So she pretty much told me that she was going to be an extra in the video. And I was like, you're lying. Are you for real? So she said, yeah, of course. So she goes to, it's in Atlanta. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. So it was being shot in Atlanta at the Georgian Terrace. And God, I can remember this. And I literally dropped my mom off at work. My mom was working third shift. And I took her car and I drove 2 hours to Atlanta just to be a little groupie on this video set, right? I get to the video set and there's security there and there's everyone there. And I'm literally like, what can I do to get on the set? Because of course, when you need to be somewhere, they're not answering the phone, right? They never answer the phone.
Of course.
So I'm like, Lord, how am I going to get on this set? So I was parked. It's right across from the Fox Theater. So I was parked at, there was a CBS or something there. And what I could always remember is when I watch TV, videos, movies, all that, you always hear makeup. So I was like, oh, I'll be the makeup artist. So I got me a little $5.99 brush set. And I didn't have much money. So I got that little travel set with the little brushes. Went to the security guard and was like, I'm the makeup artist. I just need to get in. Like, who does that? I'm the makeup artist. So he just let me in. He didn't care. He let me in. I didn't seem like a threat. And I'm looking for my girlfriend, but really looking for 112. Really looking for them. And basically, I was asking PAs and stuff like, do you know where 112 is? No one knew my girlfriend's name because she wasn't a star or anything like that. And I had never been on a video set before, so I didn't know what the protocol was or any of that. And I didn't know that word traveled. So they alerted the key makeup artist, and then that key makeup artist pretty much pulled me to the side and told me I was going to be in trouble. It was going to be a problem. They had called the police. It was a whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't go to jail. I got to get my mama car back. Like, what am I going to do? And he was like, the only thing you can do is you're going to have to work with me and you're going to have to just work the day. And pretty much he became my mentor. I ended up seeing 112, not working with them, but seeing them from afar. I ended up cleaning brushes, and that is how I started. And they ended up being my first celebrity group. So I went straight to straight from the assistant straight to celebrity. So I did my first video with them when I was 18. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I get it. Y'all at home, don't try this. Hey, Tressa, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, don't try this at home, y'all, okay? But that shows a sign of dedication and commitment. And I think that's important when it comes to really following your dream and following your passion. You got to be dedicated and committed, and you just got to bet on yourself. Hey, Angela Lynn West said, that's how I started.
Oh, Angela.
She said she went to the show 3 times. Angela was my first makeup artist.
I love
Angela. Love Angela. Yes, that's funny. So listen, so Merrill, now that we're in COVID-19 now, and we got to take care of our skin. Right. I know we got to wear the mask, but we got to take care of our skin. Now, I know that you have this new vegan skincare line.
Yes, I do.
Can't wait to get my hands on. So talk to us a little bit about the importance of skincare and how you came into the vegan skincare line.
Well, I've always been a fan of clean beauty and clean skincare. Number one, I've been into skincare since I was early in high school. I remember me and my best friend at the time being 15 and 16 doing Walmart runs to go get like Queen Helene mask and like toners and Neutrogena stuff and doing all kind of, masks and stuff on ourselves. So I've always been into skincare. And then once I went into aesthetic school, because I wanted to be a facialist and be in aesthetics, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to aesthetic school. And when I started learning about the skin and what it needs, and then also by trial and error working at the beauty counters, I have literally tried every skin care there is here, Paris, London, wherever I've looked at and touched and felt and used just about every skincare. And the one thing that I remember is either there's a product in there that gets you hooked on it, or there's a product in there that may irritate your skin or may cause something else. So my whole thing, and when I met with Dr. Alpa and Alkesh Patel, who are my business partners at Labanya, and also Hema, we believe in clean beauty, and we believe in using and creating a line that is going to help and promote healthy skin. We want to correct. We want to like correct your skin, and we want to be the people that nourish your skin, not just cute packaging, a whole bunch of fillers, and a great smell. None of that. I mean, it has all that, but it's also natural. And vegan and just clean. We didn't want any of those toxins. Like the USA, I mean, alone lets like 100 toxins into like skincare that aren't good for you. That but they approve it just because I don't know how all that stuff works. But I just wanted something that was clean and that was going to help your skin, and that's what we created. And our first baby is the exfoliating elixir serum, which is a nourishing serum that pretty much puts vitamins and nutrients into your skin with the algae, with the broccoli seed extract, with we have a powerful peptide called snake, which it's actually spelled SN and then KE. So it's not snake, it just sounds like it. But it is a powerful peptide, which is basically liquid Botox. So you put this serum on at night.
It's gonna make us look younger too. Is that what it is?
It relaxes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles almost instantly. Like it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I love it. I mean, I don't just love it because it's my brand, but I love it because I've been in the industry for 20 plus years now, and I've used every single brand, and I finally found the right niche that was going to make your skin look great on top and under makeup. You know what I mean? So it works very good with makeup, especially as a primer. So, yeah.
Wow. So tell us, like, what are some things that we should be doing when it comes to skincare now in COVID?
So in COVID, in the beginning of COVID, everybody was really good. Everybody was working out, scrubbing, masking, doing all that stuff.
Yeah, we were doing
Avocado
it
oil
all.
in their
We were drinking
hair.
water because we didn't do
Everybody
everything at
drinking
home.
everything,
Yes,
praying, meditating.
yes.
And then April, May came, and then we were off of it, right? So that happens also with skincare. And what I need people to know is that this is the last, your skin, this is it. This is it. So you have to take care of it. And number one, great skin starts from within. There's nothing that anyone can give you that's going to correct your skin without changing your lifestyle, number one. So if you're eating super fatty food and you're drinking sodas, pizza all the time, Popeye's fried chicken, chicken sandwich, all that stuff, if you're doing that often, it has to find a way to come out, and it's going to come out through your pores. And it's going to come out through your skin and through your digestive, whatever else. So you have to change your diet. That's the first thing. You don't have to do it dramatically. You don't have to do a drastic change, but just add a few more fruits and vegetables and drink just a little bit more water. And then you start with your skincare. Now that we're switching from summer to fall, whatever this weather is, and that's another thing, this weather and whatever this global warming thing that's happening, the rules are changing. You know what I mean? That whole, make sure you use a heavy moisturizer with this, and the old stuff, that stuff is gone because the environment is changing so much. So you want to make sure that you are using a serum and you are moisturizing at night, because right now your skin is changing and it really doesn't know what's going on. I know that a lot of people are having like skin irritations right now, and it's because the spring, the fall and the winter is kind of like, is it hot? Is it cold? Like, when is it going to be fall? When is it? So it's tricking your skin along with your sinuses and all that stuff like that. So you want to make sure that at night, while when your body is repairing itself, that's when you want to go in and treat your skin. I do my vitamins at night. My multivitamin is at night. And
really? So why do you take it at night instead of in the morning?
I take it at night because that's when your body is regenerating. Okay. So I want to use my vitamins on my skin and in my body to aid in the regeneration process. And that's why you need to do a great serum at night, and you need to do a moisturizer at night. And also a silk pillowcase, because cotton pillowcases not only dry your hair out, it dries your skin out. Totally. So all those natural juices and all that naturalness that's coming out, your pillow's getting it. Right. So you just want to make sure you take care of that. And sunscreen every single day, winter, spring, fall, summer, whenever.
Sunscreen every day?
Every single day, all the time. You always do sunscreen, always.
Wow. Angela said, does your product help with acne from the mask?
Yes. So the product does. The product does help with acne. The algae and the broccoli seed extract has a natural astringent in there that's going to help with bacteria that is in your skin. So it's going to be great for that. And then also we have a new wash that has a little bit of a glycolic acid in there that is going to just alleviate all that and just give you a smoother texture and smoother tone and dead all that bacteria that's in your skin. There's a lot.
Y'all better come on here with these questions. Hey, Tammy, listen, these questions are coming in. Y'all take advantage of this opportunity. Listen, because I'm sharing my Merrill with y'all tonight. But the next time that I see Merrill, it's going to be on set where he's going to be giving me a beat. Yeah. All right. Tammy said, what's a good sunscreen for our skin?
I honestly like I like Glossier. They have a sunscreen that is an SPF 20 and an SPF, I think, either 45. But what I like for it with ethnic skin, it doesn't have the bluish tone. So that's what I hate. When you put on the sunscreen, you got to wait in the house a little bit so you don't look like you're ashy walking out.
Looking crazy.
Glossier has an amazing one that is great. I don't normally like moisturizers with sunscreens, but that is because I'm a skin freak. But if you like the convenience of both, then that's great. But I like to put my sunscreen on first, walk around the house for a couple of minutes, let that absorb, and then put my moisturizer on. You should always give yourself at least 20 to 30 seconds between each product that you put on your face so that it has time to set into the skin. Because if you're mixing it all up, and you're changing the molecular value of the product.
So Trista said, which goes on first, moisturizer or serum?
I like serum first. I like serum first because serum is basically the food for your skin. Okay. So you want to feed your skin, and then you want to put the clothes on it, which will be your moisturizer and your SPF.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And listen, how many of y'all gonna get you a silk pillowcase? Now I sleep with a silk pillowcase. How many of you get a silk pillowcase? Okay.
It helps with wrinkles. It helps with all of that. You know.
Mm-hmm. Right, because we got to be ready when COVID-19 lifts. All right, we don't want to have to get no reconstructive surgery.
I have to say this because I know a lot of women do not do this. You have to break down your makeup all the way before you go to sleep. Not just a Neutrogena wash, not just a wipe, not just a wash. You need something that is going to break down your makeup. So you can use, if you're not allergic to coconut oil, agave oil, anything that's natural, to break the makeup down, rinse it off. You can wipe it with a wipe, but also wash your face and then put the moisture back and put the toner, then serum, because you need your toner because that's going to bring your skin back to its natural pH balance so that it can accept the moisturizer and the serum and the everything else that you put on your skin.
So we should do it at night and in the morning.
You should do, like, what I like to do is I like to wash my face at night. I put my serum on and then I put my moisturizer on. I go to sleep. And I do an eye cream. Okay. If I'm feeling a little, like I want to do a little extra, I'll put
like you want to zhuzh it up a little bit.
Yeah, nice face oil, which we will be releasing in October. I mean, not October, November, December. Yeah, you would do a nice face oil also. Yeah, and then in the morning I will wash my face. I will put a toner on, let that dry, and then put the high performance hydrator on and go.
So, hey, Dr. Colonna, thanks for joining me. So now we've done the skincare piece. Y'all keep your questions coming. Now, when it's time to put the makeup on, So now for those of us who, who do makeup at home, I'm fortunate and blessed that I have someone who comes to do my makeup. But for those of us, those in between times, you can do your own makeup. What are some starter tips that you can give, for beginning, getting your face primed and ready to, and what do you encourage us to do first? Put on foundation? Like, what are your makeup tips?
It's always skincare first. Always skincare first. The reason I say always skincare first is because the reason that you want to always treat your skin is because makeup, no matter how clean it is, has some unnatural chemicals in there that sometimes clog your pores, things of that nature. So you want to definitely do your toner, your moisturizer, your SPF, even if you're wearing makeup, your SPF, and then the next thing, and I live by this, you have to wear a primer. A primer is the thing that is going to keep your skin smooth, which is going to keep your nutrients into your skin and your makeup on the outside. So that's your barrier in between. You want to make sure that you have a primer that is prescribed to your skin type. So if you have oily skin, then I would say get the Becca. Becca has a poreless primer that is phenomenal. Your makeup will stay for at least, I will say on a hot day, your makeup will stay for at least 4 hours.
Really?
Hot day. And if you're in the office, you got 8 hours on that.
Yeah, you got it. Y'all, please like and share because this is some good information.
Yeah,
Listen.
It's amazing. It's fabulous. You can put it on in the areas that you're super, super oily, like maybe your nose and your T-zone area. You want to pat it in. It's going to turn ashy. It's going to look like, kind of cakey. leave it there, and then put your foundation into it, because that right there is going to seal that oil in. And then you can use like Tatcha has a silk canvas primer that's really, really good if you have fine lines and wrinkles, things of that nature, or you have textured skin. You want to make sure that you use that primer all over your skin. And if you have like active acne or textured skin, always remember, use matte primers in those textured areas. So if you have acne scarring in places, make sure you keep that area matte, because the matter the skin, the less the texture is visible. So then you do that, and then you do your foundation.
Wow. So we got a lot of questions about eyes. Dr. Colonna said under eye darkness is one of her issues. And Tammy says she's starting to notice her eyes are getting crow's feet. What's a good product to help with that?
Okay. So if you have crow's feet, I would say that you use, I'm a little bougie with my skincare, so much skincare. So we 111 Skin has a Revital Eye, which is amazing for crow's feet. Like, I started seeing that, and I also have smile lines because I smile all the time. So these lines, I've tried to get filler and all that stuff to try to fill it in. It will not fill because, it just naturally creases there. But I would do your eye cream at night and eye cream in the day. Dr. Peter Thomas Roth has a really good eye cream, but when you put the eye cream on, let it sit. Use something that's kind of thick in those areas and let it sit. You want that skin to relax, and you want that collagen to build, and if you girls are into the surgical route, you can always go to your facialist and your dermatologist, and they have these little gels. You don't have to do the fillers and all that stuff like that, but there is a collagen injection that they do that's not really that expensive, that they can put in there, and it will help relax those lines. For under eye circles, which I suffer from because I actually have eczema on my lids, which came out of nowhere. I would think when I turned like 37, I started getting eczema on my eyes, and then it kind of creped under. So I have like this natural darkness, and I also do this all the time, which creates a callus and a scar. You have to go get, there's a product. I'm trying to think what brand has a really good one. The one that I use right now is by Makeup Forever. It's an orange corrector. It's literally just bright orange. It's a bright orange pigment. It looks ridiculous, right? It looks like bright orange. Like, where are you going to put this? It looks like, remember Fashion Fair had this orange lipstick that everyone used to wear? That is like that bright. That's what I actually used to use at the counters before color correctors came out for dark skin, was Fashion Fair orange lipstick. You want to use that orange pigment, and you want to put it just in the areas that are dark, and pat it in, and just pat it in, and you will see instantly that your skin goes back to neutral. It'll actually look like you don't even have any darkness at all. And then you put your concealer on top of that. You have to do that, because if you just go in with the concealer, it's going to always look ashy or gray, or it's going to look like some off color. So you want to make sure that you use orange corrector. And even if you have the darkness here on the sides, and even for men, I know there's some men on here, makeup is not scary. Makeup is not just for women. You need to know that there's correction that you can also use on your skin. So when your barber, your early barbers, when they damaged your skin when you were younger, and they killed your edge line, your edge up, and your beard line, and now you got this darkness here and this darkness here, you can also use that same orange corrector and just go in the area and just kind of mix it. For men, you can actually mix it with anti-shine or a lotion, and just kind of mix it in so you don't feel like you got on makeup.
Look, Shakila said these some good notes. Listen, I'm enjoying this tonight. Okay. She said, I'm getting me some good notes. Yes. Dr. Colonna said, this is awesome. So now so what are your favorite go-to makeup products? Your favorite go-to? Because I know that you have a big roster of celebrity clients. I know that you just came from a photo shoot. So what are your favorite products?
My number one favorite product, period, for color is the Makeup Forever Artist Liner.
Okay.
They have an array of colors from white to black, literally the whole rainbow. You can use that for cheeks, lips, eyes, brows, eyeshadow.
That one product.
The one pencil. The pencil comes in different colors, right?
Okay.
So if you want to create a smoky eye, you can get a smoky brown pencil or a smoky gray or navy blue, and you color in your whole eye, blend it with the brush, put your powder on top of it. You can put your powder and it makes the eye even more intense. Or I actually used it for concealer at one point. The ones that are more nudie. It is a little hard, so you don't want to really use it under your eye that much, but you can use it as blush. You can just do a little squiggle thing here and use your blush brush. It blends in. Like, it's just everything, and it's a kid saver.
This is Makeup Forever.
Makeup Forever Artist Liner.
Artist Liner. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have great reds. They have your new lip color. If you're a black girl,
I love nude.
Yeah, you're gonna find your shade of brown nude with that. In a lip liner, because in the lip liners, they're either too red, they're too ashy. Everyone's go-to is chestnut. That, and they have all different variations of browns, like so many different variations.
So, hey Wiggins, so let me ask you. So, everybody's face that I've seen you do is like flawless. I mean, flawless. Has there ever been a time where you missed the mark?
Oh yeah.
Can you share it with
me? I think I was doing, it might have been Jennifer Hudson. And I think it was around the first time I had did her, or maybe the second time, but I was super, super nervous. And I didn't do enough. It was literally like, I was just too scared to do anything. And mind you, this is a fairly recent, client in my career, but it was just something I always loved her. I always loved, and that lets you know that I everyone gets nervous, and there's just, different times, but I messed up, but I quickly
you recovered.
Quickly. Within that same day, like literally was like, she's like, okay. And I was like, that okay was, I know that. Oh, I know that okay. That okay. I need you to be like, oh, okay. That's okay. I need to hear. Not okay. So I said, come back. Come here. Let me finish.
And then you turned it up.
All right. And then boom. That was it. She was like, okay, now this is what I'm talking about. So, I think that when it happens to everyone, you're definitely, no one's perfect. You're definitely going to have an off day. And, there was a time that it happened on the show when I did a metallic eye on Wendy, and it was just horrible. It was horrible. Really? And I got red for filth. Like, everyone, the comment, literally, they didn't talk anything about the show. All they talked about was that horrible eyeshadow. And I was like, oh. And I really thought I turned it. But yeah, you live and you learn.
That's right. You live and you learn. And listen, so, you talked about how, you was nervous with Jennifer Hudson. What was it like for you, that first moment that you actually saw your work in print? You actually saw your work on camera. What was that moment?
I think my first moment, and this is was in Atlanta, and this is how grateful I am. Like, other people may be like, oh, child, he was grateful for that. Like, that didn't even. I saw my work in Maza magazine. You know that book that is in the beauty salon that you pick your hairstyle out of? The moment I saw my work, that was the first time. People like to forget where they came from. I never do. That was the first moment that gave me confidence to move and do what I needed to do. Yes, it's a little beauty shop book, but it is all that I needed. It is all that I needed to fuel me. And that was that moment. And then, everything else is,
Well,
you know. amazing. Like, I remember when Wendy did her first cover, Essence. That was amazing. You know, we both cried. When I did Puff for Vogue, when I did Kim Porter and Puff for Vogue, I mean, for Essence. I mean, there's so many moments, and just seeing, honestly, seeing my work on TV every day, every single day. I am just thankful that, you know, I am not aged out, that the young kids are still nice to me, that I am still a person of interest, because I'm 43 years old. And these young
I
kids
never knew
are,
that.
yeah, I'm
I know you were
43.
in your 40s. Okay.
Yeah, and these young kids are talented and they're amazing. And you know, I sit and I learn and I look and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I'm just thankful to have been in this industry for, you know, 20 plus years and still be relevant. Because there's a lot of greats, a lot of people that I know that I look up to still today that don't have relevancy because they don't do Instagram, or they're only in the editorial world, or maybe their clients have aged out, but they're still, and now the young girls want to use someone younger, and everyone gets a turn. Everyone gets a turn. So, I definitely understand that, but I'm just thankful that I am still here.
Right. Absolutely. So, I have several entrepreneurs that are on here. So, every day you get to wake up, you get to do a job that you love. You go to Wendy studio and you do Wendy's makeup every day, and you have great clients. So, how do you discipline yourself so that you can stay, do you continue to take classes? Do you do market research? What can you tell the entrepreneurs they can do to really perfect their craft?
Okay, easy. Number one, the first thing I will always tell an entrepreneur and a new beginning makeup artist is to shut up.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Okay.
Shut up. Don't talk about people. Be kind. Be kind, be kind, be kind, because this industry is very, very small. And if there is any shade or any negativity, it travels like water. Keep your name good and clean, because this is a name that is your brand and your career. Hold it in your heart and make sure you protect it, because it is all that you have. This world is very unforgiving. So make sure you hold that. And then I will say that you have to take classes. I am always taking classes. I am always shooting. I will do a test shoot in a minute. I will always do a test shoot. I will work with different photographers. I will work with different hair. I will work with different models. I will work with young girls. You have to know all skin tones, not just Black girls, not just white girls. You need to know different textures. You need to learn, TV, film. You never know when that time is going to come for you, and you need to be ready for it, because when the time comes, that is your time, and you need to be prepared for those times. And pay your taxes and be good with business.
Say that part again. Say
Pay
that
your
part
taxes and be good with business. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I come from a very simple and very humble background. I literally was thrusted into this industry and did not know a lot. And I didn't know a lot about finance. And I'm just going to be completely transparent. I didn't know a lot about a lot of things. A lot of people won't do this with you all. But this is what happens in the industry. You have to take care of yourself. And when you become freelance, you have to save your money, because those checks come 60, 30, 90, 120 days, and sometimes 6 months to a year, because the production company has changed. There's all these things, and you're waiting on a check. So then you're living check. Like, it's hard to be creative when you're hungry. So you got to make sure that you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Now, thank God I'm better, but you have to make sure that you save and think about what you're going to do in the future. And also pick a genre of makeup that you feel works for you in your journey. Everybody ain't got to do celebrity. And we know that celebrities are getting kind of, so like that word celebrity now is, celebrity could be your cousin Keisha tomorrow and she got a hot track. You know what I mean? So when I say that, like the luster for celebrity, the rates are not the same. Things are not the same. It's not as glamorous as it used to be for these young kids, and they're learning. Like, the days of getting 10,000 a day, like, those days are gone because these young kids are coming in and they're hungry. They're doing stuff for likes.
Yes. They want to be influencers.
They want to be influencers, but they don't realize that, you have to know your worth, and you need to be paid for your worth in what you do. Don't do someone just because, Now, if you're trying to get on, I'm not there, so I don't know what it is now for people trying to get on, but just make sure you protect yourself, because clients will say, oh, if you come do me, clients lie too. They lie. They lie. So you got to make sure that you have your deal memo and all those things. Just make sure that you do the things that you need to do to protect yourself. Fame and celebrity makeup artist is cute. It's great. But the end goal is to not just post about it, but live like it.
That is so important. Say that part again.
Like, just don't post about it. Live like it. Like, there's a lot of people that you will think something's going on and it's bigger and grander, but a picture is a picture.
That's right.
Life is life.
That's right. And pictures don't generate revenue because you got a popping picture on Instagram or Facebook. You got to have the business to back it up. Right. And most importantly, I think that especially when it comes to business, like you said, you got to have your behind the scenes paperwork and everything in order. And if you don't know, there are plenty of resources out there. The Small Business Association, everybody is having free seminars right now. So now is the perfect opportunity, if you don't know something, to take advantage of all the resources. People are forgiving now in COVID because everybody wants to see everybody make it. So now you kind of really, invest in yourself.
Right. And also this, I see a lot of people trying to be like other people and trying to be like other artists. That artist is already there. It's not going to happen. Make sure you carve a lane for yourself. Because if you follow other people, that means that you're interchangeable. So that means that I can call Susie because she does a good beat, but I can also call Terrence because he do a good beat. That same beat, they're all doing the same template. But I can honestly say, when I am called, and this is not me tooting my own horn or any of that, I'm called for a particular reason. And it's a way that I sculpt and carve, which is my signature that I created for myself, which I have perfected and still am perfecting. You know what I mean? I keep changing it and altering it to, go with the times and, change with the times. But you have to carve out a lane for yourself. You want to be necessary.
Somebody said you need to write the book right now. They said you need to write the book right now because you're giving us some knowledge. Okay? Yes. And so one of the things so I love a good highlight. You see my highlight? I love a good highlight. So I look for Wendy's highlight every day. Okay. I look to see if I can see her highlight every day.
Yes.
So now tell me, what kind of notice do you use?
So I will say that my aesthetic is changing a little bit. If you notice that I normally love wet skin. That is my thing. I love a dewy skin. And especially when you have a little bit of age on you, you want that youthful glow, because these little 16 to 17-year-olds, they jump out the bed and then they glowing. So you want to create that glow. So right now with Wendy, I'm doing a little more of a matte feel, but it's a matte velvet. So it's not dry. It is a suede finish. which if y'all don't go out right now and get that Makeup Forever 24-hour velvet makeup, I literally just gave y'all a gem for all you makeup artists and people out there. My friends hate when I do this, when I give people my secrets, but I'm like, child, I'll be tired of this in about 6 months and I'll be on to the next thing. So, but I know that for the matte people that love matte and they don't want their skin crepey and it has so much pigment and so many different colors.
Makeup what now?
Makeup Forever 24-hour velvet concealer.
Okay.
And they also have a foundation, but I don't really like the foundation like that. The foundation's cute, but that concealer, that's literally what I use on her face. I literally do her in the morning and then I sit down and watch the show.
Really?
It sets itself. I put a little bit of powder. You can put highlight on top of it. And it doesn't break. It doesn't separate. You can put powder highlight, cream highlight, or liquid highlight on there. It literally just sits on top of the foundation. It is gorgeous. Like, it's great as an eyeshadow base. It's great as an underbrow concealer. It's great as an under eye concealer. It's great as a lip concealer. It's great as foundation. It's great as everything. I need some money for this promo.
Listen.
With Makeup Forever. I'm giving them way too much. I should have reverse engineered and came up with my own. It's so good. It's so good. I'm telling you.
Oh my God. Y'all get your questions ready. Get your questions ready.
Yeah.
Get your questions ready. So now, what can we expect from you for 2020 going into 2021? What can we expect from the Merrill Hollis brand?
So from the Merrill Hollis brand, you can expect some amazing pictures, amazing photography, because I'm also a photographer. I shoot beauty.
You take pictures too.
Oh yeah, kill it. I'll be posting one this week. Y'all will see. It's crazy. Everything. I just got tired of waiting for my pictures and being at the mercy of the photographer and waiting for a retoucher and all that stuff, and then the retouching coming back, and I'm like, why does she look Chinese? Like, this is a black girl. Why y'all just swiping under here? Why y'all doing all that stuff? Just make the person look like themselves. Give them pores and skin and thing of that nature. Like, if you want to remove a pimple, but don't change a person's face. So you'll see that. You'll see 3 more SKUs coming out from the line, from Lavanya. And there's some other things that you got to keep something for yourself, but just know that there's something that is getting ready to happen that is going to be in every makeup artist kit that is going to be so necessary for your kit. And it has been a long time coming. Long time coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm about to put you on the spot.
All right.
So when you do my face, what do you have? Yeah. What would you do to my face?
Well, see, you already got makeup on, so I can't really tell you already be.
I'm talking about whenever you do my face, though.
Oh, let's see. See, I know you like color. I know you like all that. But I would really bronze you the hell out. I would give you a super.
You can get my schedule in for your photo and makeup.
I would do a super fluffy lash on you, not just the strip, because this is beautiful. This is your makeup tonight is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I would do a fluffy lash. I would probably I would just give you that matte feel, but also give you a little bit of glow. I would overline your lips just a little bit, give you that kind of sexy pout. Yeah.
I might meet
couple of things.
I might meet Y'all get your questions ready. Get your questions. Yes, my makeup artist. I love her. She's really good.
She's the bomb. Like I love your skin.
And she's actually from New York too.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love the blend on the eye. Like, I love your eye shape. Like, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, thank you. Well, Dr. Clone said, I'm not well versed in makeup, but I love him so much. I'm going to buy anything he ever puts out. Yes. Tell them where they can buy tell everybody where they can buy your skincare.
So you can go to Lavanya, LUVANYA.com, or you can go to Lavanya Beauty on Instagram.
And you can buy the products there. So y'all,
Yes.
I have to tell y'all this. So I had Derek on. So Derek is the hairstylist for the
I
View.
love Derek.
So yeah, so I know Derek from when I lived in North Carolina. He was living in Hurt, Virginia, you know, that area in Virginia. So that's how long I've known Derek. And when you came on the live that night, I have to tell you, like, I was like so hyped when you came on the live when I was interviewing with Derek. And how I said, Derek, you know, Merrill is like my absolute favorite. Like, I have stalked your page. Okay. I have followed your career. I was like, listen, I'm Merrill's cheerleader, and he don't even know it at all. And so the fact that you were so kind and so humble, and just like, because someone at your level, I have great respect for, but the fact that you are approachable and willing to share, to me, that signs of being not just an effective leader and not just being signs of an effective makeup artist, but just an amazing person. And I think that's important, because you get people that get to a certain level and they maiden, or they have an entourage and they're unapproachable. And you know, and so I'm just so appreciative. Like, I wish you could just, I wish I could just really just tell you how much I just so appreciate you. You know,
well, I can feel your love, and I love it, and we always need this. Like, it's amazing to feel. It's amazing to feel, and thank you so much.
Yes. So y'all get your questions ready. So now that you've got the skincare line that you created, okay, off the subject, Merrill, can you tell me, you know what? Tressa was Wendy's eye candy. Tell me, how can she get a copy of the episode? I think you probably have to email the show.
Yeah, right? if you contact Norman Baker on Instagram, either Norman, or if you DM me and you tell me the episode, I will try my best to get that for you.
All right, Tressa, you hear it? All right. So, you know, you've got the skincare line, and I'm just forecasting and putting in the atmosphere that eventually you're going to have your own line of makeup. I'm just putting it out there. You have not said that. I'm just putting it in the atmosphere. Okay. I'm speaking those things which be not as though they were. That's what I'm doing. So, but have you ever thought about doing a t-shirt line and to doing other different things to go with that? And I said that because I love how you have taken the brand itself and expanded. And so you're not just known as one trick pony. Like, you have several things, which I think is important as an entrepreneur.
I think that if I made a pivot right now, I would probably go into teaching. I love teaching makeup. I think that would probably be my next lane, and, you know, just teaching beauty and just being able to communicate to students that have no idea of what makeup is, and just give it in a simpler language so that they can learn it faster without, you know, the noise of YouTube, which YouTube is amazing. I love YouTubers. I love all that. But, you know, if you got a pretty face and you got all this stuff already done to your face, if you put a little pop on your cheek, it's going to look gorgeous on your cheek. But you're not telling everybody that. You know, those are the tricks of YouTube. Or, hey, use this rice water, you know, for your hair, and then your hair dries out because rice water is dry, and they're not telling you that, and your hair falls out. Like, it's all those little things that, you know, are missing. And I want to get into, you know, a form of YouTube, but an honest, clean YouTube with the real, true, hard facts. Yeah.
I can see that. I can definitely see you teaching, and I can see you having an academy or something along that lines. Let's listen. Oh, we can say you can multiply yourself and leave a legacy. Yes.
Oh, speaking.
Yes, yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So now that you've gotten to this place, will you always stay in the beauty and fashion industry, or will you ever retire, or will you always keep swinging them brushes?
I think that I'm gonna always be attached to the beauty industry, period. But
Mhm,
I've been through a lot in my life and I'm still standing. And I feel like my higher purpose is not just for teaching makeup, it's for teaching young men
mhm,
how to stay focused and
mhm,
not to be led astray. And I think that my calling, I've been fighting it a little bit, but I
mhm,
think that it is very, very near.
mhm,
And it's just a point where I'm just going to have to be extremely vulnerable and let people know that, there's certain things that you can go through in life and you can still come out on top.
mhm.
You just have to pray and just have faith and believe in yourself. And, I think that all of this is preparing me for something bigger. And I
Mhm,
love makeup, but I feel like my bigger purpose is
mhm,
saving lives,
mhm.
and just
Colo- Kelowna said she's online now trying to buy your products now, and there's a lot of stuff is sold out already.
no, no, it's not sold out. Let me go. Look, my phone is on the thing. I'm like, hold on, let me call. No, hold on. It may be a few things, but if you're
Kelowna,
getting
I got you,
the
Kelowna.
serum,
I'm gonna make sure you get it, Kelowna, because I'm gonna order mine too. So
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you get it.
Oh, you know what?
Mhm,
Only for the Bridgett guest.
mhm,
If you use the code LUV10, you can get
mhm.
10% off.
Listen,
LUV10.
LUB10. Use the
Yes.
code. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. And y'all
And
can
so
put
that is going to
products.
apply that code is for each individual product. So if you
Okay.
try to use it and you try to get a bundle, it may
Mhm.
not work for that.
Okay.
So if you do it on the individuals, it will work.
Okay.
And you can also DM me. You can DM me at Merrill Hollis on Instagram, and I can just hit me up, say, hey, what was that discount again? Or, hey, they're out of this product. I will, right now it's a little late. So if there is something wrong, I can call the technical team in the morning and make sure everything slides on through.
Kelowna, I'm gonna get you, honey. Don't worry, me and you both getting our products. Getting our products. Listen, listen. Oh my God, Mariel, our time went by so fast.
It did.
Oh, but
I
I
I'm
know this
like,
won't be my
what
last
else you
time.
got? What else you got? What else we doing?
Listen, like I'm just like so hyped, and I'm so proud of you and so excited for you, excited for this next phase, excited for what you're going to create. If there was any advice that you would give, anything you would want my audience to remember from what you said tonight, what would that be?
My audience, well, for your audience, I would say to remain humble and remain vigilant and stay authentic because
Mhm,
your talent will get you in the room. Your character keeps you in the house for
mhm,
a very long time. And, stay consistent. And if you are a makeup artist and you want to get in the industry, don't let don't let the influence of other people influence you. Because if
yeah,
you have the vision, there's a vision given you for a reason. Don't let anyone else deter your vision. No matter how hard it seems, no matter if you're not getting that many likes on a picture, no matter if your picture, like someone says, oh, you can't do makeup. I mean, when I first started, someone said my foundation was off. I'll never forget that. He moving to New York. How he moving
uh-huh.
to New York? He can't do no foundation. I hope she's watching too, because
I know that's right.
yeah, she likes some of my Instagram pictures too. But always stay on yourself. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. You are all you have.
Mm-hmm.
You are all you have.
So have you ever been told no before?
No, like how?
No, it's for a job, or no for an opportunity.
Yes, I have been told no. And it was from a younger artist who thought I might have been a little too old.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I expected it. You know what I mean? That's how the young kids, I mean, you don't want your uncle doing your face. Sometimes they be, do I call you sir? I'm like, first off, number one, I look younger than you.
Right. And
So
you got good
pull
skin.
it back in. No. But yeah, like I've been told no. I've definitely been told no. I've been told I've been shaded by other makeup artists,
Really?
Yeah, this industry is it can be very shallow.
So how did you handle that? How did you handle that?
Talking to God.
Mm-hmm.
And asking him to remind me of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And asking him for discernment and how I can, and strength, because this industry is superficial, and there's a lot of people in the industry that don't intentionally mean to hurt you. But some people are lost and some people are insecure, so they like to say things to, make themselves feel better. Because you always know when somebody says something about somebody else, it's a reflection of themselves. So you know that it's always that. So you have to go into this industry with a very thick skin. It's not always like that. It's not always, but there's a line in a song that I'll never forget, and it's so true to me. Every level has a different devil.
Mm-hmm.
So you always have to stay prayed up, stay into yourself. Know that you are enough. You are enough. I don't care what background you came from. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. Don't nobody know that but you.
That's
you
right.
are enough. When you step out your house, you are the one. There is no one better than you. There is no one like you. You are unique. You set your tone and you set your place in this world because you're here for a reason.
Wow. You said a lot. Promise me you're going to write a book at some point.
If I can get a ghostwriter, I ain't got the attention span to.
All you gotta do is
I ain't got the attention span to read a good book.
Just record it audio. Just record it.
You know what?
Just record it. Just record it audio. That's all you have to do. Record it audio, because you said a lot tonight, and I hope all of the entrepreneurs and everybody is watching.
Maybe
tonight.
You can help me out with that.
I can. I can. I'm actually in the middle of writing my second book. Absolutely.
I know.
Yes, I would definitely help you write it. Absolutely. Listen, just let me know what you need. Just start voice recording. I help you format it and everything.
Oh wow!
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that. I believe in partnering, especially for entrepreneurs, because I feel like your reach is bigger when you collaborate and you partner.
Always.
And then your strength is different than someone else's strength. And being able to really learn, I think that's important, especially when it comes to your brand. You want to always stay relevant and you want to be innovative. And the way you do that is through partnership. So absolutely, I'm down for the collaboration.
Right. And don't believe that, that whole thing where people, I just have to leave on this note, where people are like, I made it to the top. I ain't have no help. I ain't have nobody. Like, it was me, only me. It was all about me. That is a full lie. You always have help. It could have been that person. It could have been the janitor when you were crying in your recording session that gave you some kind of inspiration. It could be everyone inspires. We're all together and we're all on earth because we're here. We feed off each other. That's how we make it. That's how it could have been your mom. It could have been your cousin. It could have been, it's so many people. It's so many people that help you. to get where you are and to keep you grounded, or to give you influence, or to give you confidence.
Absolutely.
You know, you can do it on your own, yes, but it's not like somebody coming to you saying, you look so beautiful today, or that was amazing, or, you know, like what you did for me tonight. This is also helping me.
I'm just happy that you were here. Just like so happy that you were here. This made my week. This made my week. Before we go, we got to encourage y'all, people. We got to vote, y'all. Okay. The debate is tonight. But listen, I need everybody on here. You got to vote.
Please vote.
Yes.
Please, please, please vote. Like, and vote at your local level too. Don't forget that. That is the most important. Well, this is the most important. But after this happens, vote in your local elections. Don't let those little things go by. You have to vote all the time.
Yes, everybody, please, please, please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Yes. Before I thank you, Wiggins. I voted already too. So before I let Merrill go, I want y'all to know that y'all got tonight, not just the celebrity makeup artist, but y'all got a lot of words of encouragement. You got a lot of tools. You got strategies. And I believe everybody here tonight, you got empowered so that you can continue on and that you can keep moving forward in whatever your dream or your vision is or your goal. And I think it's important that you keep surrounding yourself with people who can empower you, who can strengthen you. And that's important because like Merrill said, you know, none of us are great or wonder by ourselves. We all need somebody. So if y'all don't have any more questions for tonight, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Merrill, I want to thank you so much.
Of course.
Listen, you have made my heart like, I'm just like.
You made my heart like, I feel I'm about to float off out this car. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on tonight. I know you have early morning tomorrow, you know.
Yes.
So, and I know you finished your shoot today. So everybody, please follow Merrill on Instagram. Make sure you buy his products. I'm definitely going to be buying the products. I'm going to do a video with the products and make sure that we push and we support you as well.
Thank you.
Everybody, thank you so much. Please meet me back here next Thursday. Oh, Trusty, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing with us. Absolutely. I feel like I'm really blessed that everybody who I have asked to come on have all agreed to come on. And I feel like I have been given favor that when I reach out to people like Merrill or Derek, you know, that nobody hesitates. And I think when I reached out to you, I said, what's the process? Because I respect the business of it. I'm a businesswoman as well. What's the process? You know, I know there's a management process, you know, and I want to follow protocol because I believe in doing things in decency and in order. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all stay connected. Make sure you get you some Luvania. Make sure you do your face tonight. Listen, put your cream on your face tonight.
Serums at night. Serums at night is going to keep you young forever. I'm telling you that I've been using serum since I was young.
Like, we're gonna have to go get some makeup, and she's 70 years old. I love it. 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 Please share this video because we want to share with everybody about the products and make sure that you are taking care of your skin, especially during COVID-19. So
yes.
Thank you all for watching tonight. Merrill, you already know I love you. You already know that. So.
Love you too.
Yes. Everybody make sure you vote and I'll see you back here next week on Coffee with Bridgett.
Yes.
Have a good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.